All right, we're back with some live images. This is the vehicle that Alan Holt is in right now, traveling the roads, I believe, is what we're looking at. This is what the conditions have been degrading to, if you will, as we see the snow coming
shoulders.
down.
Yeah, there's some accumulation there. The road surface temperatures where they are in southern York County are still warm enough that the beginning of this is kind of melting. If you're farther north and farther inland, it's colder, so that snow is going to accumulate from the start. Farther inland and north. But southern York County, it's been mild enough that it's a wet snow to start, and it will not really get rough there until later tonight.
And I feel like I could see out his window a little bit if you look. We kind of can see some
Yeah, it's coming down.
Yeah.
We'll show you the radar. That's really just the leading edge that's now coming into southwestern Maine, but it's steady back into New Hampshire and Vermont. All of this is going to be lifting to the east and north. There actually have been a few raindrops that have mixed in right at the water's edge where the temperatures are a bit higher. It's once you get up to like Newfield and Parsonsfield, over to the Lakes region in New Hampshire, into the Lakes region in Maine for that matter too, where it's colder and this snow will stick right from the start. You can see that here in the temperatures. It's 34 in Portland, but 30 in Sanford, 27 in Freiburg, and 27 in Augusta. So the farther inland you are, the faster this will accumulate first off this evening. This is a clipper system, and in an ordinary case, it wouldn't get much more than a couple of inches, but when it hits the Gulf of Maine, it's going to flare up, and there will be a band of snow that extends back into the state late tonight and tomorrow morning and brings parts of the state a lot of snow. So we'll show you this here on the timeline. By 8 o'clock, the leading edge getting into Waterville and Penobscot Bay. Steady snow across the interior. Roads will be tricky back in the Oxford Hills, Lewiston, Auburn, and northern York County. Still along the coastline, it's a bit of a wetter snow at that point, though, so I think the roads are slushy at that point. 11 o'clock tonight, the snow getting into Bar Harbor and Bangor, but still dry down east at that point. You don't get a whole lot in far eastern Maine. After midnight tonight, here comes that band of snow that we've been focusing in on, and it now looks like it aligns itself somewhere to the north of Casco Bay, the interior mid-coast back into central Maine. There will be snowfall rates late tonight and early tomorrow morning that could be 1 to 2 inches per hour in this small area, while perhaps there's not much going on down in York County. That's how localized this is going to be. Farther inland and north, it's a lighter, fluffier snow that can stack up, especially up north, with temps that'll be in the teens. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, that band starts to pivot south, and it could get into Portland briefly, and we probably expand this back to Bar Harbor around 8 or 9 in the morning too, but at that point it's starting to pull away and go south. The accumulation should be done by noon, and then in the afternoon it's cold, so you want to clean this up, and it'll be breezy tomorrow afternoon as well. The one change we made to the snowfall forecast is we're focusing in on where we think that heavier band will be. It's likely to be right here from Wiscasset to Brunswick, Bowdoin, Lewiston, and Augusta. Now you can understand if it were to shift in either direction, you could get in or out of it, but that's our best estimate at this point. Outside of it, 2 to 5 inches greater Bangor and down east, and 2 to 5 inches from Scarborough and Cape Elizabeth south through York County. As far as tomorrow night goes, it's cold for any Christmas Eve plans, but we should be quiet until Thursday morning. There's a cold front that comes down on Thursday that could bring some snow showers for Christmas Day, mostly of the festive flake variety, but a coating to an inch or two is possible, particularly in northern and eastern Maine on Christmas Day. Bitter chill returns for Friday and Saturday. It looks like we just miss this system to our south on Saturday, but a second one comes closer and moves in Sunday night into Monday with another round of snow and possibly a mix farther south. So going home Sunday night or Monday, that could be problematic. Seas tomorrow, 3 to 5 feet with a north wind, 20 to 25 knots, higher gusts on the water. So it's going to be cold after this goes by. Christmas Day itself will struggle to hit freezing. There will be some snow showers around. I don't think they're a big deal, but could require a little brush in spots with a coating of snow. And then the next bigger system on deck is Sunday night into Monday. So tonight's game is all about focusing in on where that heavy band sets up. And we think it's likely north of Portland, and there probably are some places that get 10 or 11 inches. Couple of towns, not everywhere, but underneath that band.
It's crazy in comparison to last week when we were like, oh, maybe, but...
Yeah, exactly. We'll have plenty of snow for Christmas.
You got it.
All right, Ryan, thank you. We'll be right back.